Once upon a time in the barn of nobodies, a family of 4 catches a horrible kitty cat plague. Spider and Silo have it the worst, and it wipes them out. Goodbye, background characters. You had no relevance. Micah has it bad, too, but not to the point that it kills him. It just kills his eyesight. Hen believes that the illness is coming from the barn, so she decides to send her tiny child off to fend for himself. Why won't you come with me? I need to water the garden. But none of that matters since Micah is happily married to his kitty pet wife. He also has a son named Toad. It reminds me of the forest, says Micah. The dog living with them mistakes Toad for a real toad and takes a bite out of him. Ouch, says Toad. Micah flips out. Micah divorces Shelby and takes his injured child and runs away into the forest, something cats will do until the end of time. They run into a Gully Clan patrol and are offered medical help, which Micah immediately accepts. When they get to camp, Rystar is ecstatic about potential warriors. He gives them the names Mottled Pelt and Toadkick. Works for me, says Mottled Pelt. Woodworm, the medicine cat, is unable to fix Toadkick's boo-boo. Hey, kid, he says. Ever wanted to be a pirate? What? Before Woodworm can rephrase his sentence, White Nose bursts into the medicine den. I'll take him. She holds out her son, Tumblekick. This is your brother now. Something months later, Toadpaw decides to visit his mother for the first time in forever. Too bad she's already replaced him. This makes Toadpaw upset. He pushes his den mate into quicksand in anger. It is now his ultimate goal in life to become the best and more superior than everyone in order to please her. Hoops. Toadpaw says. Oh, by the way. Gully Clan believes in Star Clan, but instead of it being in the sky, it's in the ocean. Good and bad spirits go to Star Clan once they die, but their access depends completely upon if their body is able to be recovered. Those who do not make it to Star Clan just live in a void. They do not exist. Instead of fading, like in Warriors, spirits will reincarnate into fish. Fish that the Gully Clan warriors will eat. To get information from Star Clan, Woodworm has to drown in the ocean for like 5 minutes. This is why Woodworm is probably unstable. But as you can see, this system is flawed. Back to the story. Toadpaw and Tumblepaw evolve again. Hooray. Toadpaw becomes Toadkick, for his super buff legs. Tumblepaw becomes Tumblefly, because it sounds cute. Toadkick is confused as to why he's not leader. Tumblefly tells him it doesn't work that way, and that the deputy has to retire, but that'd never happen. Spoiler alert, it happens. Rystar climbs onto his rock and begins scanning the crowd. The new deputy will be. Toadkick stares wide-eyed. Cedar ears. What? Toadkick shouts. That's not fair. You're only choosing her because she's your sister. But all of the cats are flipping through magazines instead of actually listening to Toadkick's argument. Sorry. Mottled Pelt says. But I think Rystar made a good choice. Toadkick hisses in anger. This is the worst day of his life. When Cedar Ears is alone for just a moment, Toadkick throws her into the ocean and yells shark attack. As he's making his way home, a stranger approaches him. What the hell, dude? That was my granddaughter. And who are you? I am Knight. One of the founders. How have you not heard of me? Toadkick stares at him and shrugs. Dunno. Knight proceeds to tell his tragic story 40-something years ago. Gully Star and Knight are trying to figure out what to do about the shore walkers. Humans. Invading their camp. We can fight them, Gully Star says. We are warriors. Logically, Knight goes to tell his wife that he's going to leave. His wife looks at him funny until he gets the hint that she doesn't want to leave. Knight decides to take one of his kits, MOONKITTI, and leave Nightkit with Tall Sky. It'll be fine. Knight says. It was not fine. A sea lion charges at them and throws down a grenade. The 2 kitty cats die. Where am I? Knight asks. A random dead guy replies. Star Clan, lol. You died. Where's my baby? We couldn't put her back together. Knight has a crisis. He swims to the surface and leaves the ocean to look around, but then makes the horrifying discover that he won't be able to go back into the water. That's tragic. Toadkick comments, but I don't really care. You will. Huh? Knight starts backing away and wiggling his fingers. You will. Later, Toadkick is trying to enjoy his dinner when Rystar announces that Cedarius is alive. Unfortunately, she's in too bad of a shape to continue being deputy, so she steps down. This isn't what Toadkick intended to happen, but he'll take it. Everyone gathers around the meeting rack. The new deputy, Rystar begins, will be. Toadkick chews his nails in suspense. Swift Fox. What? Toadkick hisses. This is the second worst day of his life. He stalks Swift Fox and her new apprentice before letting out a feral screech and running at them. Toadkick can't differentiate between the two orange cats and accidentally kills the smaller one. Swift Fox runs towards the beach. Toadkick chases her. Before Toadkick can kill the right one this time, he's interrupted. Stop. A voice shouts. It's Mottled Pelt. Toadkick turns his attention to his father and starts beating the crap out of him. Oh, if only something would save Mottled Pelt. Just then, Knight materializes and puts a paperclip on Toadkick's tail. Toadkick shouts in pain. Mottled Pelt assumes that something is hurting his one and only son and lashes out his claws, accidentally hitting his Toadkick and killing him. Oops.